wanted to finally have power and for people to stop feeling like they could mess with me and trample all over me. And so I started getting the thoughts in my head telling me that I should hold like ritual, inviting demons in to have control over me. I very nervously held the ritual, and then I looked to the left, and there are 3 beings that are leaning out. They're all smiling, looking at me, like laughing at me, like, "You're so stupid. We've got you now." And then
welcome to God's Voice Daily. I'm your host, Vladimir, and this is the channel where I share daily phone calls with people from around the world who've had real supernatural encounters with Jesus, angels, demons, and everything in between. Some of these calls go on to become full episodes on our main show called God's Voice Today, but here you will hear them raw and unfiltered, just the way they happened. So without any further ado, let's dive into today's featured call. Enjoy.
Hello.
Hello, is this Rachel?
Hey, yeah.
Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Living the dream. Well, I was looking through your submission and you said that you waited for many years to share this testimony. So I just want to make sure that I give you plenty of time to share this testimony. So where does it all start for you, Rachel?
Oh, do you actually want me to like share my testimony?
Yeah, well, how about for the time's sake, I'm curious, what exactly went down? What did you experience? Like in a nutshell, and then we can go deeper.
Oh, well, for the 15-minute call, sorry, that's my daughter.
Oh, we have a guest. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a 6-month-old daughter. Aww. She's teething a lot, so
I know all about that.
But so to just talk about the thing that I had, the snippet of my testimony I had wrote about when scheduling a call with you. Basically, there's a lot more to my story. It's absolutely insane. I don't know, but I was living in Meridian, Idaho, and at the time, and I was not doing good at all. I was relapsing on meth and other drugs here and there, but mainly meth, here and there, not like consistently using it, but I was doing a lot of bad stuff and was really blind to myself. And I had extreme pride came into me. I was like, I don't know. I was so hurt. I thought that I was so much better than all these bad people that had hurt me, and it made me really bitter towards the world and everything. And I started turning into a person that was not at all who I really wasn't the woman God made me to be. It was just really dark, and just the pain was consuming me. And I believed in God. I was actually raised in a cult that we got rescued from when I was 11, but I believed in God and the devil, especially the devil, but I had been really drawn to darkness. A part of me was just really drawn to it for some reason. I didn't feel like I fit in with the light or with people of faith or people who did good in their life. I felt like I was just too much of basically a pile of garbage, and that everyone who had a good life was too good for me and wouldn't like me. So I surrounded myself with dark people and everything. And I got, this is something I don't share with people, but I was desperate for money, and I was convinced that I could never be someone that had a career or be successful. So when I had turned 18, I had been dancing and stuff. At this time when this happened, I think I was I'm 28 now. I think I was 22 or 23. Maybe I was 23, somewhere around that age. And I had started a few things at the same time. I started really getting into witchcraft more and more and trying to actually do spells and stuff. And I wanted to get into blood magic, which I did not back then understand how serious that actually is. And satanic worship. I was trying to find an actual cult, like online, trying to get on the dark web and like find something I could join with other people where like they were the real deal. I couldn't find anything, but so I was just doing it by myself in my room. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
There's like
great.
so much that was going on at this time, and I had my alarm set to remind me to do this today, and it's been a crazy day. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you have your hands full. You have a baby on your hands.
Yeah,
I totally understand. I'm just honored that you and excited that you were able to make this phone call with everything you have going on. So I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, me too. I was just praying to God. I'm like, please God, like let him be able to call me back, because yeah, I definitely see the enemy not wanting this to happen or me to talk about this. So, but okay, so basically, I've been starting to dabble into that, right? And I was like moving more and more into it every day. I was like becoming very obsessive over it, and like just spending so much time on the internet trying to figure out, like, you know, watching videos of other witches, trying to figure out how to do this, that, how to get money, how to get like popularity, how to get beauty, how to like break my enemies down. I started moving into that stuff on how to like hurt people that were hurting me, even my own roommate. And at the same time, what I was doing for money was traveling, stripping, doing private parties, and getting sugar daddies online, where I moved into like, not like standing on the corner of prostitution, but I felt like I had no choice, I guess. Like I had a choice, but I felt I did not believe in myself. I really didn't think that there was going to be a way to actually get by and without being completely miserable, like busting my butt, working a 9-to-5 that I hated around people that I didn't like and stuff. It was just very negative. I had a very pessimistic mindset, you know, and I really wanted to finally have like power and for people to stop like feeling like they could mess with me and trample all over me and everything. And so I started getting this weird feeling, and it scared me at first. I wasn't like totally like, oh yeah, let's do this and was fine. Like I was scared, getting these thoughts in my head telling me that I should hold to do this like ritual, inviting demons in to have control over me, over my body, and speak through me. And I did not know back then as much as I know now, at all. So I was really arrogant about what was going on and what that voice actually was. That wasn't me suggesting that, you know? So it kept happening. And I don't know if it was over the course of, I'm not sure. It didn't take very long for me to be hearing that, to actually go and do it. I had been making a bunch of Ouija boards and trying to communicate with them. And I didn't feel like I was like getting out of it what I wanted to, or getting much of a response. So I very nervously set out like any crystals I had, tarot I had. I was trying to figure out what to do. I figured like, I don't know, the effort was what really mattered. And black candles and like just little things I learned would draw darkness, you know, the things that the witches on TikTok or on Facebook tell you, oh, don't use this because that'll draw a dark spirit. I'm like, no, it's all dark. I knew that. There's no such thing as good witchcraft. That's a lie. I'm like, you know, I know what I'm doing. I know who this is worshiping. I didn't want to worship Jesus because I felt like I couldn't be a Christian and still be myself and be happy. I was completely deceived, like 100%. And so I held the ritual, and I remember like the first time I did it, because I think I did it like 3 times, if I remember correctly. I don't know how much I begged the first time, but I didn't do it for super long the first time. I wasn't sure about how to go about it, but I just sat there asking them, like saying all this stuff, anything that came in my mind, like, you know, I give you full access to me. I invite you in. Please live within me. Please inhabit my body. Please speak through me. Please, like my body is yours. Do what you want with me. Do anything. Like, and then I didn't think anything happened after that. So I did it again, and I became more desperate for some reason. I don't know why I don't know why I was so desperate for it, but I started like begging. I was like, please, 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 like thinking it wasn't working. And then I do it again. And this is over the course of, I think, like a week or so. I'm guessing it wasn't like over a course of a super long time. And then after that, I remember something drove me to do like upside down pentagrams in all my doorways, windows, and mirrors throughout the whole place. And I don't know if it was that night or the next night, but so I had the master bedroom in this apartment, and my bed's at one end of the room, and I had a walk-in closet with the door wide open right across on the other side. So I'm laying in my bed. I've got Christmas lights on in my room. My TV's really bright and on. The sun had just set. I was not tired yet, but I was getting ready to, I was trying to get ready to go to bed, but I was just watching some TV. And I started getting a really weird feeling like something was watching me. And I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And at this time, I wasn't high. I was completely sober, and I wasn't using drugs or alcohol at this time where it was doing stuff like it was an every now and then thing, because I was trying to be clean. I was failing at that by relapsing here and there through this time. So it's not like it was a drug-induced thing. It wasn't sleep paralysis. I was completely awake, completely clear-minded. I looked to my left, and my daughter is, oh my goodness, she's going, got a seizure. But I looked to the left, and so like the right side of my closet, there are 3 beings that are leaning out. They're all smiling. They had like really big mouths. I feel like their eyes were kind of big, but I don't remember too much about their eyes. They were dark, but like I could see them. I felt like they were kind of big, like not normal smiles, like kind of like animated smiles. And it was just the most devious look on their face. It wasn't a smile like, oh, I'm happy to see you or anything. It literally was like I knew exactly what that look was like, basically looking at me, like laughing at me, like, you're so stupid. We've got you now. And their skin, I was never able to figure out how to describe their skin until, oh my gosh, until like I think like a year ago, because somebody had seen the same exact thing, and what she described it as was exactly what I had seen. So their skin was like, it was like pufferfish skin, like it was like pokey, but it wasn't like a puffed out pufferfish. It was like these relaxed, like leathery pokes. They all looked the same. So I saw them. I freaked out. My phone was like, I don't know, on the other side of my bed. I put my head under the covers. I'm frozen in fear. I'm trying to reach my hand out to grab my phone. I call my roommate, Antonio, and I'm like, you need to come in my room right now. Please come in my room. Get in here right now. So he comes in, and I don't want to pull my head out of the covers. And I'm telling him, I'm like directing him, are you in here? Like, shut the door. Come in. I'm like, lay right next to me right now, please. And I made him lay there and stay there the whole night, because I was so scared, and I was like, I need a minute, and then I'm going to tell you what just happened. And this friend, he has some sort of mental disability, so he couldn't really understand. He understood and he believed me, but he just wasn't really sure how to handle it. But he knew that I didn't want to be alone. I was terrified. So shortly after that, it happened 2 more times, but it wasn't all 3 of them the next times. It was just one the next 2 times it happened. So it was basically the same scenario. I was laying in my bed, except I think it was still kind of light outside. It wasn't quite dark yet. And this time, like, I felt that feeling again. I looked to my left, and it's not in my closet. It's probably probably like maybe 2.5 feet standing outside the closet, just standing there staring at me. I'm horrified again. Like it was terrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. I reacted the same way, except I start crying, and I'm under the covers again. I get my phone. I'm trying to call Antonio for help. I don't know if I know he came again. There were 2 times that he came, but I wasn't sure if it's the second or last time. This was a long time ago, but one of the times I just had to deal with it alone, and I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. So then the last time, that it happened, I was falling asleep. So it was probably around 9 p.m., I think, 9 or 10 p.m. I'm laying in my bed, and I'm starting to doze off, and my TV's on, when I felt the heaviest, freakiest presence, like right next to me. I swear, I opened my eyes. As I'm opening my eyes, I remember exactly how this looked. It's like standing by where like my hips are. As I'm opening my eyes, it is leaning down, bringing its face to my face. And I broke. Like I had gone, I don't know, at least a year. I had gone a long, long time not being able to cry at all. Like my heart was so hard. I was so angry and bitter. I had just changed a lot. I was just doing so bad, so unlike my normal self. And I suddenly, just after that happened, I couldn't stop crying. Like for days and days, I'm bawling my eyes out hysterically, not like over that because I was so scared. I was, but like over my sin, like what I was doing. I started, for some reason, this stuff I loved doing was really bothering me. And I just thought, I don't know if it was God that put this in my head that was talking to me, or if I just knew. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't be sorry.
But I don't remember exactly how I heard it or if I thought it, but basically it was just something that told me that Jesus was either the way out, or like that was what I needed. I think I was hearing Jesus is the way out of this. So, and I'm like, when I thought that or heard it, whatever it was, I knew that that was it. Like I don't know, it registered with me for some reason. And so I called my parents, who lived like an hour away, and I was like, you guys are not going to like what I'm about to tell you. And I admitted to them that I'd been doing witchcraft, that I had been doing like satanic worship, because I'm only telling you, like, I'm trying to sum it up as much as I can. There was insane stuff I was doing, dude. Like, I thought that I was having the most appropriate way to say this, like romantic relations or whatever with demons and the devil. I couldn't see them. I could feel them touching me during the day. I was like not asleep at night. During the day in my room, I thought I was actually doing that with them, and that happened quite a few times. Like there was a lot that was going on. But I reached out to my mom and dad. They were really glad that I told them, because they are very strong believers in Christ. And my dad's a pastor now. And so my mom came over. She helped me throw everything away, which was really hard for me to do. It was really hard for me to do. And she anointed the place. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. She anointed the place. It's reading here. And prayed with me and everything. And then shortly after that, a few days later, I drove down there, and I was just telling them I really needed to talk to them, because I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's super loud.
No, you're good. You're good. Is it your daughter, right? Is it?
Yeah, she's gonna.
She wants to
cry
be
if
part
I
of the
put her
show.
down.
She just wants to be a part of the
Yeah.
show. We should just give her another mic and join in. The more the merrier.
Thank you. I was worried about how the phone call would go because I don't have help with her, so I.
No, you don't have to be sorry. It's all good. We'll make it work.
Thank you.
If you have to, Rachel, if you have to take a second to calm her down, you can come back. We'll edit things out.
Oh, okay. She's just chewing on her stomach and giggling or making noises. So.
Oh, okay, guys.
Here, let me sit her down and see if she'll just play with some toys. I don't know if she will, but here, honey, baby. Okay. Thank you, Vlad.
It's all good. I'm a father of 2 kids. I got a 12 and a 9-year-old. I know exactly what that stage is like, so I can relate.
Yeah, I knew you had some kids.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's awesome.
A lot of fun.
Okay, sorry. So I drove down. I sat on the bed of my dad's pickup truck as they sat in front of me outside, and I'm trying to talk to them and tell them there's something that I feel God is telling me that I need to tell them, that I know it's God. And they, I don't know, they're looking at me like, what's going on here? Because they haven't seen me like this, at all. I mean, I can't even talk because I cannot stop crying. And I'm just I'm so sorry for crying. I'm so sorry. I can't stop. I don't know what's wrong. What I didn't know was I had a broken and contrite heart. It was the most beautiful thing. And I was just seeing my sin and, I was seeing all my sin and caring about it for the first time in a long time. Oh my goodness. And so here. Sorry. Amen.
Your daughter's probably like, oh, this guy's holding my mom on the phone for way too long. I want to hang out with my mom. You wrap it up. You finish it.
Yeah, she's a Velcro baby, and she does not I can never talk on the phone for some reason. Here, baby. I'm going to see if I can change her diaper while I'm talking.
It'll make it, yeah, well, you're multitasking, Rachel. Wow, Rachel. I feel so bad that I'm pulling you away from your child. Do you want me to call back and we can finish this, or do you want to try it? Sounds like you got to such an important, interesting part. So your parents, you guys in the car, you're going down, you're crying, your heart is just, I mean, you recognize, you're recognizing the stage you're in, right? This is your come to Jesus moment. This is your moment right now to be set free. And so how does it all end? Curious. I'm sure everybody at this point are wondering, okay, Rachel, close the loop. How did you get set free?
Well, I told them that I was really strongly feeling this wasn't something I wanted to do or needed to do, but I felt strongly that God was telling me that I needed to leave my apartment and move in with them. They live in the middle of nowhere, but they were the only people I had in my life who had any real direction or relationship with God. At least my dad really, really does. So they prayed about it, and they felt like they really believed God was telling them that too. So I left everything behind. I ended up coming here and going to the church. I know, Peanut. And so I started going to church there. I got baptized, and now it's been a wild journey over the last couple of years of that. And I got saved, but and I did good for a few months, but then the most insane thing that's ever happened in my life, and it's on the news, at least in our area is on the news, is going on right now. That's why I didn't answer the phone. That's why I was scared, because we're going into Haven and I are going into a protective shelter. It's a Christian place, and we're going in very soon. I don't know the exact date, but there's just some things we got to figure out with it, but it's soon. And because to help protect us from this guy, so we don't, this is going to sound crazy, but lose our lives potentially. He is in jail, but his family is really dangerous. It's her dad. I don't like to even say that word, but yeah. And
Wow.
so it's been a bunch of craziness, but all of this happening and me having Haven, God healed me to have her too. This like really pushed me, because I kind of strayed away from God again when I got with this guy, and I've been seeking him like I never have before, like ever, and it's incredible. Like, I mean, I'm disciplining myself to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning so I can spend alone time with him uninterrupted, reading the Bible, like while Haven's asleep and everyone else is asleep. And like I'm trying to prepare myself, like the bridegrooms or the bridesmaids or the virgins. What do you call them with the oil in their lampstand?
So what I just want to make sure I'm still thinking about the statement you made about, so your life is potentially in danger because of the father of your child, right? He's in jail, but he's on the news for something that he's
there. Well, it's a long story. It's not, I'm not the only victim. I didn't know. God, like I have to testify. There's a bunch of other girls and minors.
Well, I don't want to put you in danger by talking about it, but I definitely, before we disconnect, I want to pray for you. But so I just to close the loop, and I'll let you go. Man, I feel so bad. I'm holding you over here with the child, but sounds like you're on the.
Please don't feel bad. She's literally always like this. She's in my arms right now. She's totally okay, and well, she wants her binky or something, but she's okay, I promise. She's just a Velcro baby, so she doesn't like. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, Vlad.
Rachel, don't be sorry. This is I should be the one sorry. I'm the one that's disturbing peace with my phone call here.
No, I really. It was really important to me that I do this. That's what I shared with you. I shared that part because that was the part in my life where I had actually seen demons, but it's not my only experience with them or only time seeing them. It was just the first time and the most visible and clear that I had seen them before. But like it's been crazy, especially the last year and a half. Like I experienced things I've never experienced before at that volume, and I am allowed to talk about it. That's fine, but he is in jail. He's not allowed to bail out because they're trying to make sure they protect us and everything. And we got a protection order. There's a bunch of other girls with protection orders too. So we'll be okay. God's keeping us safe. Just been crazy, and I don't know. It's driven me to really want to. I've always wanted to help people, but I really want to help people with my testimony if I can. But I don't know. I just I felt that I needed to do this, and it's the first time. Since I was a kid, when I told you that what you mentioned earlier, that I've waited a long time. When I was a kid, I thought I would write a book or share my childhood with people, but I didn't want to do it until there was a happy ending. And so I've waited my whole life, right? And then I didn't want to do it the last couple of years. Didn't want to do it till God told me, okay, it's time. Because there's still a lot of stuff that happened. It's been like a crazy roller coaster the whole 28 years. And now it's my relationship with God is the best I think that it's ever been by far. And I'm excited to see what he's going to do in my daughter and I's life with the rest of the time we have here until he comes back. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
what about all those spirits? You haven't been back, right? Ever since you come to Jesus.
No, there is, my daughter has been getting these random, I did see my brother and I were outside just oh my gosh, maybe it was 4th of July. It was on the 4th of July. I thought it was a giant black dog, but I just saw a big black blur. But my brother was out there. He heard no footsteps in the gravel. I didn't hear anything. I just saw this big black thing by my daughter that ran fast. I assumed it was a dog, but it wasn't. And she had 4 large scratches on her leg that were risen. I could feel them. That went away within a couple minutes. She keeps getting there's been stomping above her head that only stops if we say go in Jesus' name. There's been harassment that's been starting to go on again since I started seeking God so intensely.
Well, Rachel, are you connected to a local church where you live?
Yes, it's very, very small, but the women are they're doing pretty good at trying to stay in contact with me and spend time with me. You know, I spent all day with the church yesterday, and it's been good. I've been keeping myself busy with them instead of isolating anymore. So, well, and
Rachel, we have amazing people. The community that I started little less than a year ago has well over 5,000 members, daily prayer calls, Bible study groups. We have people that deal with these kinds of things that can help you out. So if you go to family.godsvoiceday.com, totally free, join it. If you, because you're a mom, you stay at home a lot. Sometimes it's hard to get out. So definitely join in. So many amazing, lovely people in that group that will help you out and will help you.
Yeah, I actually would love that.
Yeah, join it.
I forgot about that. I saw you talking about that recently on your videos, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's what I want. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for
and it's just comfort of your own home. You don't have to go anywhere. I highly encourage everyone to join the local church and to find people nearby. Yeah. But this is a good kind of in between when you can't get out of the house and you still want to gather with people. This is a good place to do it.
That would be huge for me. That would be absolutely huge. Especially with what we're currently going through, I could use all the prayer I can get. Seriously.
Yeah, don't battle. And for everybody watching right now, you guys pause this video, pray for Rachel. In fact, I'm going to pray as well. Join in with me. So in closing, Rachel, do you mind if I pray for you real quick?
Oh, absolutely.
Father, thank you so much for Rachel. Thank you for this testimony. There was resistance sharing this testimony, but it finally happened. Lord, I just lift her up right now. I pray for her protection. I ask for an army of angels to guard her, protect her in and inside of the house, the cars, everywhere she goes, everything she does. Angels be with her, protect her. And Father, no weapon against her shall prosper. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Vlad.
Rachel, thank you so much for persevering through this. I know it wasn't easy, just that subject in itself, but then your daughter and everything else, but appreciate it. Wow, you probably have a lot going on, but you paused everything just to hang out with me. And I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you calling and hearing me out. I see we went over the 15 minutes. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, don't be sorry. I work around. It's 15 minutes because I want people to be ready to share in 15 minutes. But as time allows, sometimes I have more, sometimes I have less. So I try to accommodate. But Rachel did a great job. With all things considered, you did a great job. And this testimony is going to be a blessing to a lot of people. Absolutely.
I hope so. I hope I wasn't too all over the place.
No, it was great. It was exactly what it needed to be. It was exactly. Right. Thank you, Rachel. Stay in touch. God bless. We'll see you in the community at family.godsvoiceday.com. See you there.
Okay. Thanks.
Take care. Hey, if this story moved you, there is definitely more. Every day, someone new shares their supernatural encounter with Jesus. So hit subscribe right now and don't miss what's coming up next. And if you're ready for another powerful supernatural testimony, tap the next video on your screen right now, and I'll see you there.